What is going on, everybody? I am Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. And today we're going to be discussing the physical media releases of March. We're going to go through probably about 4 different countries. It's kind of usually what I've been doing. So very excited to talk about everything coming out this month. I don't think there's a whole lot that I saw of very much interest, but you never know. I might get some surprises and might get surprises in other countries. So I'm super excited about checking those out as well. Let me know what your favorite, what you think your favorite release is going to be for this month if you are a collector. Um, yeah, I'll just take a moment here to say hello to the chat. Hey, Ryan, how are you? Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It does mean a lot. It helps the channel grow. Hello, Chester. How are you today? It's today, Tuesday. Not quite halfway through the week, but getting there. All right, well, let me go ahead and share my screen. I was going to set this up beforehand, but we just did a quick run to Walmart because it's it's release day. It's Tuesday. It's release day. So we ran to Walmart just to see if there was anything of interest out there, which there was. Look at this, March 3rd. I believe that's what today is. We had The Running Man out on 4K today. Fairly cheap, actually. This 4K was like $25 before taxes here in Canada. So very impressed with that price. I wonder who put that out. I got to take a look and see here real quick. Is this Sony? Paramount Pictures. So Paramount's releasing some fairly cheap 4Ks. Which is good, man, because I tell you, and it comes with everything too. $24, you get the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the digital code, which is nice. I mean, most of the time you pay $32, $34 for just a 4K disc anymore. Yeah, I've never seen this movie. I know Sam's a big Glenn Powell fan. I think this movie could be fun. So my fingers are crossed. Has anybody else seen The Running Man? Oh, what is going on here? No, I don't want to do any of this. There we go. Of course, technical difficulties. And I think that's pretty good. Let me know if you can see stuff or not. But we got the. No, I'm lagging. am I good, guys? If anybody's on, let me know. We got the Piranha 4K Steelbook from Scream Factory. It's a pretty nice looking Steelbook, I do have to admit. But there's just nothing new compared to like the older releases. So what's the point in getting them? I mean, there was an announcement made with like a bunch of other new Steelbooks for May, and I didn't see a point in talking at all about it because they're nice looking Steelbooks, don't get me wrong, but they're all just reissues of movies that were already released on 4K. So it's not too exciting other than the Steelbook. I'm not a huge Steelbook collector fan. Which I'll get into a little bit of a rant later on. So, but yeah, what's this? This is going for $50 Canadian at the moment. That price will drop. It won't stay there at all. So I'd probably hold out for that one if you do plan on picking it up. It's all the ads. Well, it looks like we got a bunch of B movies here. I'm just going to take a moment here real quick. Hello, Mr. Rob Humphrey. Rob's going to be on in 2 weeks to discuss one of the greatest movies of all time. Very excited. Him and Mikey Bones. And thank you for popping in, because that reminds me I got to send you our new layout as well for movie reviews. But Sam is participating in the chat as well. I love Steelbooks. Yes, she does. Well, you missed out today on it's not currently available. I kind of figured, but this is the Running Man Steelbook. Okay, Sam's giving me some tips here. Switch to. Whoop. Oh, I got all kinds of ads and stuff popping up. Let's see. Our power went out first thing this morning, so literally everything is being restarted as we kind of go. Let's see, definition. There we go. Try that out, maybe. See if that makes a difference. Yeah. So this is a steelbook for Running Man. It's a pretty nice steelbook, in my opinion. It's clean. There's not a whole lot of action going on it. Like, it's not too busy, which is nice. But pretty nice steelbook. And of course, it is not available in Canada, so I'm very curious to see when that does become available, what the price tag for something like that would be, especially if the standard 4K is so much cheaper. See, we'll move on to some of these B movies that I saw here that look kind of fun. It looks like there's like a spree of them. 13, 15 year anniversary. Cool as Hell, 13-year anniversary. We got Hack Job, which is the 15-year anniversary. I've never heard of any of these movies. It Wants Blood, 5-year anniversary. Killer Waves, 10-year anniversary. And From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay, that one I'm going to check out. From Dusk Till Dawn, currently not available. Check back for updates. It's not Pot, Pizza. Oh, it's Pot, Pizza, Vampire, and Galore. Tony and Spat, the Hawaiian t-shirt wearing bat, have to smoke lots of weed before the vampire pizza party goes all wrong. Jesus. Okay. The cover's kind of cool. I'll give it to them there. This cover's kind of sweet. Well, I got a lot going on. It's fun. But yeah, I don't know. This one would have to be fairly cheap for me in order to pick up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about these ones. I did take a look. There's a lot of these anniversary movies. The Lich, Bite School, I Spill Your Guts. That's a 14th anniversary. Bite School is 11-year anniversary. This has to be some kind of label that's putting all these out. Acid Bath Productions. I've never even heard of this company before, but yeah, there's no prices on here, so I'm curious to see. There'll definitely be prices for these ones in the States, so I'll definitely take a look at that when we jump over the States, just because out of curiosity to know exactly how much these things are even worth. And Jesus, an undead zombie wizard known as the Lich is hell-bent on devouring the victims and possessing the weak when his sacred crystal is stolen by a small-town crook and his crew of big-breasted witches. Ooh. The Lich uses its power to transform into slimy mutant creatures, spilling gallons of blood from his victims on his quest to retrieve the crystal in order to rule the 4 worlds. Interesting. Had me at big-breasted women. It's a pretty cool cover. I'll give it that. That's pretty sweet. I do like the artwork on this one. Rob says they'll make a movie about anything. Oh, anything. Anything and everything, it seems like. Let's see. What is going on, sir? What is going on, Getty, there? I'm not sure if... I'm hoping that these comments are all coming up at a reasonable time. So if they look like they're lagging, I'm sorry. I can't run too much on this computer, otherwise she'll probably crash. But best region A boutique Blu-rays? I'll probably say Arrow Video. I mean, Arrow seems to be my favorite for this region. Most regions, actually, I think. Scream Factory probably comes at a close second. I mean, yeah, there's lots of good labels. Raven Banner, I think, is a pretty good label that puts out a lot of stuff. Vinegar Syndrome as well. Maybe not Vinegar Syndrome so much. I meant like Blue one. No, Synopsis Films usually tend to do pretty good jobs. All their recent updates, all their new 4Ks coming out, like Prom Night and Intruder and Fright Night 2 all look insane. They'll have like a CD, a bonus disc, and a 4K disc. So they always do well for their sets, in my opinion. But on March 10th, we're getting The Devil's Advocate on 4K from Scream Factory. Now, I've looked into this when it was announced, and they didn't really have much of any special features on this, so I would probably wait for this movie to drop on sale, in my opinion, because it says collector's edition, but really it doesn't come with too much of anything new. So I'd probably hold on to whatever Blu-ray you may have of this, especially with its price tag, which we're going to look at. It's actually not as bad as I thought. So $40, it's not bad. I've definitely seen worse for movies with 0 special features on them. I was going to see if they had a list of special features, but it doesn't appear that they do, which is probably good. But yeah, the original cover, no new cover art, but it'll look good at least. $40 isn't awful, but for no special features, I mean, why put a collector's edition on it, you know? Let's see, we also get these Megan 2 movie bestie bundles, it's called. That's actually kind of fun. This comes with, oh, that's cool. So the other movies just came with the unrated cut, I believe. But this one says that it comes with both the movies, and they both come with their own theatrical and unrated cut. So that's cool, actually. I'll give it credit for that. But a whopping $60 for both films is just outrageous, in my opinion. That's just out of the realm of wanting to get. I'll just stick to the 2 Blu-rays I got, because why I don't need to upgrade that. It looks good, it sounds good just on the Blu-rays. Yeah. No, thank you. But it is cool that they do come in a dual pack. I will say that. We, for some reason, we got a dual pack of the Black Phone, but it was just on DVD, and I really wished we got the 4K double pack, because I think it's hard to get a hold of the first one on 4K here in Canada for some reason. Don't know why, but it just appears to be. There's also a dual pack of it on Blu-ray as well. I do like the bestie bundle. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Rob, look at this. I wish I lived in a world where $40 was chump change. Oh, trust me, it's not. Must be nice being a super rich YouTube personality. Don't you have like 300 Waxwork records or something like that, Rob? I've been listening to your podcast. I know what you got hiding in there in your house. Records are insanely priced here. They're basically the price of a video game once you get them shipped over. Sam's also throwing out the chirps here as well. Like Running Man, I saw that for $24, 4K. I was shocked by how cheap it was, because that's just not the way we've been kind of rolling with the prices of things. Like Jurassic World Rebirth is still sitting at $34.99 for just it says collector's edition on it, but it kind of isn't. But yeah, crazy in my opinion, the prices of movies. And I guess they've always been on the more expensive side, but this is just kind of getting crazy. Oh, here we go. Sam's going to be pumped. We got The Housemaid coming to Blu-ray on March 17th. That'll be fun. What's the pre-order price sitting at for the Blu-ray? See, Rob, looking at $50 for the Blu-ray on Amazon. See, I don't understand Amazon. This will be $26 probably at Walmart, maybe. But $50 for a standard Blu-ray, like, give me a break, guys. This is wild. And I have to say that I was watching. I'm gonna do a response video to Christian over at Planet CHH. He did a walkthrough of his Walmart and asked the state of our Walmarts. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a bunch of B-roll footage and roll through some of my Walmarts and comment on them. Just do a little voiceover and show kind of prices, what's available, what's not, just kind of simple stuff like that. So that video is going to be coming up real soon. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Prince? It's been a while. I haven't seen The Housemaid. It looked awful. I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. Sam's also curious to hear your thoughts. So she's saying get around to it. We also got Prince's YouTube link there. So guys, go sub over to him. Come on back. Let's keep going through these movies. We're getting standard issue re-releases again of Jurassic Park, Jurassic The Lost World, Jurassic Park 2, Jurassic Park 3, and Jurassic World, all on 4K with the original covers. I got to give it credit with that. I do like the covers. They will all include the new Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision upgrade that was only available previously in the 7-film collection. So pretty nice. I kind of wish that would have happened earlier, because I probably just would have bought the first 4 films instead of all 7, but I'm happy to have them all. I am. We also got Return to Silent Hill. This is just the Blu-ray. There is a 4K Steelbook. It says it's available coming out here in Canada, but I'm going to click on it and there's not going to be any listing. So we also got Anaconda coming out on Blu-ray. That is one I missed in theaters. I am excited to check it out. I do not have high hopes for this film whatsoever, but I will check it out. When is it? March 17th? Okay, so it's before my Anaconda Live. I'll be doing one around the end of the month, so maybe I'll pick it up and give it a watch before that and kind of give up thoughts on it. But let's see, what's this? Collector's edition. Is this a 4K? No, collector's edition Blu-ray. Pre-order pending. Check for updates. So I don't know if this is truly in here or not. Let's see. But this is an issue I have lately with physical media companies locking 4Ks in steelbook editions. Like, I don't think I'd want a steelbook edition of Python or Anaconda, sorry. Just because it seems, oh, it is actually up here. It wasn't up there the other day when I looked. For $44. That's pretty, I don't know. If I could get a standard one for like $30, I would do that over this steelbook any day of the week. But it's the same with Silent Hill. Silent Hill is also getting a 4K. I don't think I would get this on 4K either. I don't own any of the previous films because I don't remember really liking them. So yeah, I don't think I would go out of my way to get the steelbook, even though it's actually a pretty nice looking steelbook. But this one's also pre-order pending. Check for updates. So no idea what that one was running for as a price. The standard edition Blu-ray is running at $32, which is way too much for that. 22, 24, maybe $20. But yeah, for a movie that was so like critically panned, why have it sit that high? It's too expensive. Apparently we're getting Good Boy, which is one I'll definitely look out for. Good Boy on Blu-ray from Shudder, which usually we just get the DVDs. So I'm curious to see if we actually get this one on a Blu-ray. Let me see. I'm gonna take a quick peek here at the comments. Yo, Brendy, Scream 3 the weakest? I'm taking notes. I don't know. I think you're just gonna have to watch for yourself. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore what I think about this franchise in general after that last one. It definitely threw a monkey wrench in the whole situation. But let me know. What are your thoughts? Don't Be the Anaconda movie is not a horror movie. It's just a funny comedy. I did it. I know that's where it's got Jack Black and Paul Rudd in it. I wasn't expecting anything scary, but a good comedy, action, horror might be fun. Might be okay. First time here, thanks to Anthony's Horror and More. Hey, welcome, Wild Wrangler. We're just running through what's coming out, what's being released in March. We're starting with Canada because, of course, that's where I'm from. So then after that, we'll be running through other countries as well. So we'll do the States next, and then we'll probably do Anaconda's on the mind. We'll do the States, we'll do the UK, we'll do Australia, and just kind of check out and see what's all going on there. I went to Asheville, NC this weekend and was excited to check out a store up there called Orbit DVD. Sadly, it's closed for a few weeks for renovation. Looks like a cool store. Orbit DVD is like taking over the internet with their movie sales and stuff. So I never knew they had a storefront. That's actually pretty cool. Definitely have to check them out. I've never ordered from them anyways. I always have to sit through the Canadian nonsense until we get to the good part. Yes, you sure do. This is my stream, Rob, not yours. Let's see what else we're getting here. Let's see. Hail Caesar on 4K. That's from Shout Factory as well. We got Red Sonja from 4K. That's going to be an Arrow release. I think that's just a standard edition. Demon Rap, that's from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't get a lot of Vinegar Syndromes. I'll buy them at conventions if something really intrigues me, but other than that, I am not a Vinegar Syndrome kind of guy. Visual Vengeance. I haven't watched any of their. I own one of their movies. They're usually reasonably priced, but they come with like a lot of gimmicky stuff. So this one's called Colony Mutation. It sounds a little ridiculous, but maybe check it out. Out Comes the Wolves. So this one I was really curious to see. I really enjoyed Backcountry. This is a standard edition. This is Vinegar Syndrome as well. Come on, man. Vinegar Syndrome sitting at a $62.89 for a one disc edition of a movie. It already says standard edition. It's not even the collector's edition. But this one really had me curious. I like the trailer. Adam McDonald, I think, is a great director. It's a Canadian film as well. So I'm definitely going to have to get my hands on this. Their slipcover art also has been kind of putting me off lately. I'm not a huge fan of it. So it's too cartoony, in my opinion. Thank you so much, Wild Wrangler. It means a lot. We appreciate that. Got a big month coming up. We're going to be doing giant animal attacks for spring, because this is, of course, the first month of spring. So I wanted to kind of have some fun with it. So we're doing a lot of stuff this month. Well, I do hope you're proud of me for starting my first horror franchise. I think I'll just be fine. I'll be free to talk about my horror journey in no time. Perfect. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. I like Hail Caesar, but I think it might be the only person who did. I've never seen it. I've never even heard of it. I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Sam's off to watch a movie. Enjoy your movie, Sam. Let's see what else is coming out. There's something called Banished here. Could be fun. I don't know. See, it's expensive. This is Brainstorm Media. I've never even heard of them. But yeah, it's sitting at a 63. Grace returns to the small town she grew up in to find her brother David is missing. Deciding that she must reunite her family, she follows a lead which takes her deep into the wilderness. Lost, injured, and alone. Soon her only hope is another hitchhiker who is communicating with her via her radio. Grace makes her way closer to the mysterious hiker. However, Suspicions start to grow about their true identity as the darkness grows ever more menacing and threatening presence begin to consume Grace. Who can she really trust? That actually sounds kind of cool. I mean, if it wasn't so expensive, I would definitely consider getting it. You and me both, man. I am also curious to know what she's watching. I can't imagine. Awesome, man. We're gonna be doing Anaconda, Razorback, Komodo, Deep Blue Sea, a short one. Eight-Legged Freaks is going to be on there as well. We're doing a lot of movies. I think we're doing at least 6. Lake Placid, 6 movies. Rob's going to be on Lake Placid for that with his partner Mikey. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Nice. You just got part 2. I was looking at that over the weekend. How's it look? Part 2, I think, is underrated. It's definitely one of my favorites. Let's see. March 31st, the end of the month, is where we're getting lots of the drops from bigger companies. We got Outbreak coming out to 4K from that's Shout Factory. It's not a horror film. This one was kind of curious. I was curious about getting it. Sitting at $40 again, which isn't an awful price for their company. I always do think that I always do think that they were kind of around, they should be around like the $35 mark. Yeah. But yeah, I've never seen this one. I've always kind of been wanting to check it out, just haven't gotten around to it. The big boy. We got Salem's Lot coming out to 4K. This has the 2 cuts of the movie. This has the television cut as well as the movie edition cut. It's a whopping 184 minutes. This is a big rigid box, and it is sitting at $77. Basically, it's $78 for the set. I mean, for what you get, I guess it's kind of worth the price. You get posters, a booklet, and everything like that. But for me, like I got Tremors, and Tremors 2 for like at least $10 cheaper. So these prices are a little outrageous to me. Deep Blue Sea, I think, was $63 too, so it was $10 cheaper. I think if you wait a little bit, this price will go down. So if you're not a day oneer, you'll be in luck because I do think it'll drop probably $10. Rob, you argue like you guys are dating, so I apologize, but I tell you, you bicker like it's no tomorrow. Looks good. Friday 2 is the best. A little dark. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that it would. A lot of people had that kind of complaint with the first one that came out to 4K as well. Was kind of the darkness and the blue hues and stuff like that. So maybe when it comes out on sale, I'll give it a check it out. I'm a big Stephen King fan, thanks to my mom. Nice. Are you going to be picking up the Salem's Lot 4K edition from Arrow? I always hate when they put out an expensive version with posters and postcards and crap. I don't want any of that stuff. So they have been re-releasing standard editions of their 4K, like Deep Blue Sea, Tremors 1 and 2, both got standard 4Ks. I'm not sure if we'll be getting one from like Leather, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remakes 1 and 2, or the other ones that were really big last year. It was the Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell and the Friday the 13th remake. I think they did get cheaper releases this year. So I get it. I totally get that. I think Demolition Man is also getting a cheaper release. That's not a rigid box. So if you do hold out, I think you will potentially have that in the cards. Oh, nice. Where are you from, Wild Wrangler? I mean, I'm going to be checking out the price states, the states prices as well, just out of curiosity. Because to tell you, I would love to move to the States. Sam's totally against it, but physical media always tends to be a little cheaper. We got Little Nicky, the Steelbook edition. I mean, it's a cool Steelbook, but it's not in 4K. And there's nothing new added to this release. So just the packaging. It's kind of the same problem I have with the Piranha one. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Awesome. There you go. Ryan Swayze lives in Houston. She killed in ecstasy. That's a Severin. So is Razorblade Smile. These ads. And then we got a couple Scooby-Doo releases. Nice. That is it. It's not another big month for physical media. Last month was a little small too. This month also seems to be kind of sticking to that same route where we get re-releases and just kind of new releases. So not a lot going on. Rob, I'm going to tell you, coming here isn't exactly the best decision either. I'm going to tell you that. I was pretty shocked Saturday morning. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to get into any kind of politics or anything like that because I don't believe talking about that on the channel is that's not what I'm here for. That's not what you're here for. So, but yeah, I woke up to a pretty big surprise on Saturday morning, I will say. What is up, Gory Tiger? I got to get a clip of Anthony saying your name next time he's on, just so I can play that clip for you every time I see you. Anyone seen Keeper from Oz Perkins? No, and I have it, but I have yet to get around to watching that one. I've not heard good things. I'd pick up the Blu-ray over the 4K just in case. But guys, we're switching over to the States. We're gonna see what the States has going on this month. They have a Cobra Kai complete series. That's a Netflix thing. I'm surprised. Pretty cool though. I will give them that. Oh, there you go. Rob really liked Keeper. And that's big coming from Rob. Let's see what else we got. Kind of all the same stuff. I don't see anything too crazy. Oh, here we have those ridiculous movies. Let's see how much The Lunch is. The Lich. Currently not available. Check back for updates. So I'm assuming they're all like that. Yeah, so I'll not be checking those out. I don't see too much. These ads drive me nuts. Let's see. Big Boob Buster. Jesus, 1990. What is that? Highway to Hell from Visual Vengeance. Looks pretty decent. We have The Mimic is coming. I mean, this was originally supposed to be a January release, and now it is a March release. So we'll see if that actually ends up coming out or not. Oh, shit. I just clicked a whole bunch of buttons. Let's see. Not the Knight Rider. I lost my spot. Give me 1 second. Let's see how much Mimic is rolling for in the States. 45 in the States from Mimic. It's pretty outrageous, if you ask me. But this does come with the director's cut and the theatrical version on 4K, from what I remember from the specs. It does come with a couple new features, I believe. So yeah, I mean, Mimic is a great movie. I really enjoyed that one. I'll have to check out Big Boob Buster for a research purpose. I know. I might have to do the same. The cover is quite enticing. From 1990. I'm trying to see what the writing says. I think they're just names. I'm definitely not clicking on that one, just in case we get... just in case. You never know. We might get shut down. Oh, the Leprechaun 4K Steelbook. This one you have to order right off of Lionsgate Limited website, so there is no price. It's not even available. Yeah, weird. This is gonna be awesome though. I've been wanting a steelbook of this, or not a steelbook, but a 4K of this. I have it on DVD, but that's been kind of about it. And I have them all like on the Pot of Gold collection or the complete collection. So I was like, an upgraded version would be pretty nice. But yeah, we won't get these. We won't get these here in Canada. If you do, they're outrageous. I think they're like 120 a steelbook. A little too much for me. So yeah, you guys get the Housemate on 4K. We don't get that over here. Anaconda Steelbook is there as well. I wonder how much that is rolling for. So that's 40. So it's $4 off from what our price was. Is anybody else big Steelbook collector fans? Like, I'm not, but let me know your thoughts. Faces of Death Steelbook? Come on. Sam just did a watch along video with this, and she said she would never watch it again. Okay, it looks like it's not. It looks like it's just the first film. I believe there's 4. Pretty simplistic looking steelbook. It's $40, which is a little pricey for a movie that I understand is not fantastic. I mean, I was listening to her commentary on it at work, and I was like, I wouldn't watch this. Just sounds too ridiculous for me. There's a pretty hefty looking Rigid box set for the Return to Silent Hill. I'm surprised we didn't see this in the States. We Bury the Dead, or in Canada, sorry. We Bury the Dead. Pretty decent movie. I was a little disappointed with it, but I'm surprised we are not getting this in Canada in this month. So I'm curious about that. I did like it. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, so I kind of rated it a little low. But I got to give my honest opinion. It's not a fast-paced zombie adventure horror film, that's for sure. I'm assuming you're talking about Silent Hill movies are terrible. I watched them in high school, completely stupid. No, you're not talking about Silent Hill. What are you talking about? When you were in high school? What would you have watched in high school? Leprechaun movies, maybe? I might be, sorry, I was going to say I might be lagging a little bit. No, Faces of Death. Oh, yeah. Sam hated it. Sam absolutely hated that fucking movie. Let's see, Wrangler bought RoboCop 2. No, nice. A steelbook and a Return of the Living Dead steelbook. Nice. Those are sweet. We also got Joel in the house. Hello, Joel. Have I seen Slaughter High? No, I've seen the poster for it, I believe, but I haven't seen it. Do you like it? If I see a copy of it for decent, I'll pick it up at some point. There's not too much different here so far. A couple little things. Okay, here, out come the wolves. Let's see what 27. That's over half price of what it is here in Canada. That's crazy. I mean, makes sense. But yeah, man, that's crazy, the difference, I tell you. I have not seen Cellar Dweller. I've been actually meaning to pick it up. But I haven't gotten around to it, man. Haven't gotten around to it. There's lots of things I'd like to pick up, just haven't gotten around to them. Let's see, a Dracula Legacy. I think that's probably a reprint. Let's see here what we got for Salem's Lot. So Salem's Lot is, $20 cheaper. 30. I think it was sitting at 77 in Canada. It's sitting at just under $40 here. That's pretty good. I mean, I'd probably get that for that price. No problem. You can sign me up. I mean, comparing prices, like, ticks me off. The States, man. Crazy. There's a Forgotten Gialli, Volume 9. Patchwork. I feel like I see shoestring slashers like every month, so I don't know when that's actually coming out. Office Killer from 1997. Sounds like fun. Greenland 2. Somebody said at work that was actually pretty good, but I don't know. Have you ordered from Monster Hall Shop? Monster Mall? No. I'll see if I can. I went and I looked at Hamilton Books. I couldn't order from there because of international shipping. So I'll write this one down and definitely take a look. Monster Mall. I'll definitely take a look. Usually if I order anything from the States, it's going to be from like Deep Discount is someone I use. I don't use them often, at least as often as what I was. So the Roost, somebody just Wrangler just brought up, is Ty West's first film. Okay. Who's putting that out? Slipcover and original pressing. There's no price tag yet. Only 80 minutes. 4 friends marooned in a mysterious farm en route to a wedding are terrorized by vicious creatures and zombies. I do like Ty West for the most part. So I could get behind this if I ever see it here. Dream Eater. This is one that I've been meaning to check out. It is on Netflix in Canada. Just haven't gotten around to it. It was dubbed one of the scariest films of last year. Just haven't gotten around to that one. Has anybody else seen Dream Eater, and what did you think? This one's Alliance Entertainment. Just a standard Blu-ray. I mean, it's a pretty scary looking slipcover, I'll give it that. But there in the States, it's $37.99. Yeah, I haven't even read a synopsis for it. I'm going to now one totally blind. Star Wars Bangkok Zombie Crisis. That sounds like fun. Yeah, but not too much else different really in the States here. Hollow Road is out here on DVD. There's a movie called looks like Vinegar Syndrome Massacre from 1989 coming out there in the States as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much crazy different, really. Greenland. You guys will just get like a couple more 4Ks, basically, is what I've been kind of been gathering from this. And a couple different like bigger editions, But nothing too wild in my opinion. Cat Sick Blues. 2015. Never heard of that one. Yeah, so not bad. Not a bad month for you guys over there in the States. You guys do get a little bit more nicer stuff over there for sure. Yeah, we'll switch countries here. Where should we go next? I usually like doing the UK next. Tell you, I got to go back to using my region free player. Oh, I do Australia and Germany as well. So let's check out the UK. See what they're popping. a Cavalier. I think it's just a Blu-ray standard edition. I was not a fan of that movie. We got it sent to us from a friend on DVD, and it was just it was like a French Extremity movie, kinda, but it wasn't too crazy in my opinion. It was definitely one of the more lackluster of the bunch. Rob, I feel like the UK probably gets some cool stuff. Yeah, they usually do. As long as Second Sight has something released out here, they have like some. They're like the bigger competitor to Arrow Video for sure. So fingers crossed that we'll see some cool stuff from Second Sight here. But yeah, Running Man. There's Now You See Me 3-film collection, which I think is already out in the States. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we didn't see it earlier. Silent Night, Deadly Night. That looks like it's Blu-ray. Yeah, just a Blu-ray. Basket Case re-release. I believe that is also the Blu-ray. Yeah, which I have already. A lot of stuff that we've already gotten, kind of like that's the thing, is they get it like a month later. So we're talking about stuff that already came out. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Steelbook. Somebody said good to see Naruto on the list. Nice. I saw season 3 of Inuyasha. Did anybody watch that as a kid growing up? I like that one, but yeah, I saw the 3rd season in this giant chunky box, and I was like, oh, it's like $3. Should I like get this? And I'm like, nah, then I'm gonna have to get them all. Yeah, Inuyasha. Some animes are fun. They have Dragon Ball Z seasons. Yeah, here we go, Prince, and yeah, Inuyasha was peak. It was crazy. Great creature designs in that show, I tell you. We got Wicked for Good. There's a Steelbook as well, 4K. Five Nights at Freddy's. Child's Play 3 is no way. And Child's Play 2. Come on here, Arrow. No way. Oh, I guess they did do the box set last year, right? So I guess it does make sense that they would have standard editions come out at some point. Wrangler also watched as a kid. I gotta figure out where I would give the first couple episodes a go and kind of see if I could get into it as an adult now. I started watching Spawn from the 90s, like the animated show, and it still holds up. It is so good. I almost jammed the whole first season in just like one sitting. So I do wonder if I can get into those. Yes, Rob, we know you don't watch cartoons, but cartoons are pretty fucking good, man. I did see we got Frank's Physical Media in here. Happy belated birthday, my friend. I hope you're doing well. I hope you got everything that you wanted. I don't think I made it. I'm sorry. I definitely didn't make it to your stream last night. I'm so sorry. The recording with Sean from Sean's Horror Corner went a little longer than expected, but I hope you had a good birthday. If you guys aren't subscribed to Frank, please do. Man, he puts out some of the craziest physical media releases. I was looking into them, Manta Labs, the one-click boxes. Every item is sold out. I was like, so I don't know how you even go about getting that. You got to be sitting on that computer day one trying to get those. Wrangler likes Child's Play 2 and 3. Excellent. Yeah, I think the first 4 are great. I haven't seen the whole franchise in quite some time. Me and Sam did a watch through up to Seed of Chucky not too long ago. So we never made it past Seed. I would like to go back and kind of finish them all out, but dude, I totally agree. Child's Play 3 is underrated. 100% agree with that. Just came back from Scream 7. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Prince, have you watched the gameplay of Resident Evil 9 Requiem? No. I've heard a lot of people are bitching about how scary it is, though. I haven't played a Resident Evil game like all the way through since Resident Evil 5. I started playing one of them where you start in a house and there's like, I think everybody calls it The Witch, but it's like first person shooter. and I shut off all the lights. I smoked a joint, and I couldn't do it. It was too scary. Couldn't do it. Had to shut it off. I had my headphones on, full blast. Did not make it to that one. Was it Nemesis you played? No, I think it was Biohazard was the one I played last. It was Biohazard or Village. I can't quite recall. It was one of those two, though. But you start first person. Hit up Media Psychos for one click. All right. Media Psychos. All right, writing that down. I got to do an Evil Dead, man. Tell you, I need to see bigger Evil Dead stuff, especially for 2013. Especially if they were to put some like effort into stuff. Thank you, Frank. I will. One Click is this epic version of any movie. Well, not any movie, but like epic versions of these movies. They have like this huge box. They come with 3 steel books. You got to go watch Frank's stuff. I tell you. He just put out his video on Sinners, actually. His video on Sinners, One Click. Definitely recommend going and checking it out. Nope, computer's beeping. Spaceballs is coming to 4K from Arrow. That's cool. I do love Spaceballs, and I haven't seen it in forever. Yeah, I wonder how it would hold up all these years later. I do have it, I think, on DVD somewhere, but yes, I did hear about that. I was incredibly, I was upset when I did hear it. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan. Bruce Campbell, huge Bruce Campbell fan. It's like one of my dreams to meet him. So, yeah, hopefully I still have the chance to. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's, he's got good support. He's got all the love from the fans. I was going to do a video on it, but I don't like the kind of post videos of other people's tragedies and stuff. So, yeah, I don't like doing that. So you won't see me post anything like that. But I did hear my thoughts and prayers are out with him and his family. Is it like One Step Vinyl? I don't know what One Step Vinyl is, Rob. I'm sorry. Wrangler loves Spaceballs. I was able to get Interstellar. I'm assuming I don't know what WEET is. Wheat one. One click today. A little belated birthday surprise. Nice. You gotta love those. Let's see. Slasher Classics is coming back here. I believe it's on 88 Films that does that. They have a 4K edition. Yeah, 88 Films. They have a 4K edition of Fade to Black, which I don't know what the special features would be like for the Slasher Classic. I think I have one, maybe. I'll take a quick look. I think I have one. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. So I have one, and we'll kind of just go through it real quick and see if there's any like crazy features in here, which there is. There's a bonus television cut of the film, making of with interview director, interview with the slasher expert. So yeah, Slasher Classics. This is Drive-In Massacre. I haven't got around to watching it yet, but I do like the red case for these editions. I think this was like $10 off Marketplace. They are region locked, so be wary. But I believe the 4K should be region free anyways. But yeah, so it's 24 pounds. I don't know what that converts over to, but it could be cheaper. Oh, messed up. Let's see. Did I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. Yeah, Fade to Black. You got Sorority House Massacre. It's well coming from the Slasher Classics collection. They do a lot of good stuff. A lot of good titles there. Riddick is getting a standard release, it looks like. The Prestige 4K Steelbook over there. I really like the Prestige. That was a good one. Ben-Hur. Look at the size of that Steelbook. There's a standard release out right now in Canada, but nothing like that. Yeah, we just got the standard release here. Anaconda 4K. I wonder what that would be like over there. $34.99. Don't know what that would be for Canadian dollars, but sometimes it can be a little cheaper to order over the pond, as they say. Salem's Lot, of course, we talked about a lot already as it is. Suspiria 4K as well. I wonder who's releasing that one. I don't have that on 4K. It's one that I would like to. Hey, Holland. 24 pounds is just a bit over 30 US, so that's about 200 Canadian, pretty much. Nailed it in a nutshell. Rob, I've never seen The Prestige. People tell me it's good, but I don't really like Christopher Nolan films. Oh, that's fair. I really liked it. I definitely think it's worth checking out at least once. Just bought some 88 films, Asian films, such as Witch from Nepal, Picture of a Nymph, and Peacock King. Never seen them, but the design looks so badass. Yeah, dude, I'm a sucker for slipcovers or just like new artwork and stuff. I know Strip to Kill. I think that's awesome artwork. I've never heard of the movie, but I would get it just for that. And it looks like that's just a Blu-ray. But even the UK is getting a 4K release of The Housemaid. Not Canada, though. And a Steelbook. Well, that's pretty sweet. Some Dragon Ball Z, Super Broly. I haven't kept up with them at all. That's it for the UK. So they do got some new releases. I didn't see any Second Sight films. Not one, actually, for this month. Pretty shocking. See if there's any Imprint movie coming out, because Imprint is Australia. So we'll see if they got anything coming out. Just bought Jay Rising from Arrow. Great set. My friend Bo from Critic After Dark did a review on that, and he said it was really good too. I've been meaning to, but just can't seem to keep up with everything. You know, I gotta be more picky and choosy with stuff that comes out. As much as Rob likes to say, us like saying the big famous YouTuber, it's not true. Not true, and Canada is not doing well financially. So they need a lot of my money, I guess. No Second Sight releases at all. The only one is The Ugly Stepsister, which is out now, which is a high recommend from me. The Ugly Stepsister was a fantastic film from last year. Yeah, rolling in all the YouTube money. Rob, do you have access to your Patreon stuff? Do they let you access the bank? Just curious. So this is really cool. This is coming from I think this is Umbrella Entertainment is doing a Day of the Woman / I Spit on Your Grave. Oh, plus actually comes with Deja Vu as well on 4K. That's pretty cool. I like the original cover art being shown there. I have all these movies from some release. I don't know who put it out, but I do have them all in a Blu-ray box set. I don't know if I need this movie on 4K, to be honest with you. It's pretty hard to watch just as it is. So No, they don't let me near the money. I'm sure it's for the best, Rob. Dead of Winter is coming out there. Dead of Winter I actually enjoyed. It's a decent little thriller. Um, I thought Judy Greer was actually pretty good in that movie, as well as Emma Thompson. So if you haven't seen it, it's a fairly cheap Blu-ray to pick up, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. This one, if I had legs, I'd kick you. Has anybody seen this, and can you recommend it? Because I got it, and everybody said I've seen raging reviews, but I haven't heard anybody else talk about it. So, if you guys have seen it and you liked it, let me know, and maybe I'll take it upstairs. They're getting Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Sisu Road to Revenge. That was released last month here in Canada, which I have yet to pick up. I have the first one, but I haven't watched the first one yet, so I'll probably wait until that one gets cheaper to grab that one. There's a Blair Witch Project as well coming out. This is a 2-disc film. What is this? This is Imprint. So this comes with both films. It looks like a standard edition from Imprint Films. It comes with the Blair Witch and Book of Shadows. It is a standard edition. That's price on eBay. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think I'd get it just because I wasn't a big fan of the Book of Shadows. I kind of want that Second Sight standard edition of the Blair Witch, but that'd be it for me. There's a 7 4K, Barry Landon, Running Man, Kung Fu Panda 3, Kung Fu Panda 4 on 4K. A lot of Kung Fu Pandas going on here. What's this? Noriko's Dinner Table. This looks intriguing. From 2005. This is New Wave Video. Ooh, that's a long fucking movie. But that looks pretty gruesome. This is worth a synopsis read, I think. A teenager called Noriko. Oh, I'm not going to say that last name. Runs away from her family in Tokiyama to meet. I'm just going to skip the names. The leader of an internet BBS, Hayoko.com. She becomes involved in Kyoko's family circle, which grows darker as the mass suicide of 54 high school girls. I mean, that sounds interesting. It could be decent. It's a nice little box that they have as well. No price. I don't know if I'll end up getting the prices for these ones or not. But you never know. Let's see. The Exorcist of Emily Rose is a movie that is desperately in need of a 4K upgrade. I would hold off because I do believe it will be getting one at some point. I mean, if I were to bet my money on it, say within the next 2 years for sure. Making you buy the Book of Shadows just to get the Blair Witch seems like a punishment. I agree, and that's how I have it. Actually, I have them both on DVD in a dual pack. Yes, I wish that I did not buy it. We got some belated birthday wishes. The Coffee Table. That movie is messed up. Sam watched it. She actually really enjoyed it. I haven't gotten around to watching it yet, but maybe someday I'll end up checking it out at some point. Yes, I know you're not a fan. The Exorcism of Emily Rose is in desperate need of being a better movie. I'm going to make you review that movie with me one day, Rob. Got Scream 4 coming 4K as well. I think these are standard editions, which is actually pretty nice because, again, I hate the Steelbook lock on 4Ks. That just drives me up the wall. Not everybody wants to spend $60 on a Steelbook 4K edition of a movie. I'll take the $32 movie and call it a day. Ryan also needs to see the Coffee Table. Well, that's it from nothing too crazy from Imprint. Anyways, any kind of horror films, I didn't see too much. I thought they would have more, but they did not. Blues Brothers is getting a 4K edition. Jarhead. Prince of Egypt is going over there. Yeah. Not too much. I guess we'll check out Germany. We're almost at an hour. We're just a little bit past an hour. So we'll do Germany next. Usually Germany has some pretty wicked media books. So we'll see if they got anything. They got a Blu-ray edition of Dangerous Animals. Dangerous Animals, of course, here in North America is locked via Steelbook. So that might be something worth looking into for me. Or if they have standard edition, I would take that as well. Standard edition 4K. Let's see, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I don't know what that is, but Eddington. Has anybody seen that one? All right. It kind of flew under the radar. See a bunch of Dolph Lundgren movies coming out. The Tracker, Hard Nightfall. I guess it makes sense. Movie called Dragonfly. Kind of looks like Kevin Costner. I don't think it is though. Dead or Alive. Getting a media book from the looks of it. Yeah, 3 different versions. I always see this one every once in a while, but never actually decide on picking it up. Eddington is pretty good. It takes a turn near the end that I didn't like, but overall I enjoyed it. Okay. I'll check it out at some point. There we go. Evil Nun. Look at that. Not a whole lot going on, really, that I see. Oh, there you go. Poltergeist 2, Poltergeist 3. You got... I don't know if these are media books or maybe they are. Oh, yeah, they are media books. You got 3 different versions of Poltergeist 2 for media books. And you got 3 of them as well for part 3. All on 4K, which is pretty sweet. That's one that I haven't picked up yet. I haven't picked up either of them from... Oh, well, those are Blu-rays. Those aren't even 4Ks. Number 3 is yet to be transferred to a 4K, but number 2 is a 4K disc. Hey, Brad Hawktalk, how are ya? Hope you're doing well today on this Tuesday. I've seen them. I don't remember them, but I've seen them. I do remember the old guy, but that's about it. Wrongful Death, Bloodlines. Anything with Bloodlines in the title is usually going to be pretty bad. Exception of Final Destination. Wrongful Death 2 looks pretty good. Really? What is this? I'm clicking on this one for Rob. I do like these media books. They are pretty cool. After being employed by the senator's wife to find the killer of their daughter, a determined detective begins investigating, in which the only evidence he finds are new waves of murders with no sign pointing to the identity of the killer. Okay. Was there a first one? I'd hope. You just never know with these movies. Rob says I'm looking at the wrong artwork. Yeah, I'm not allowed to show that stuff, dude. Not allowed. I see now why you think it's actually pretty good. Definitely should have realized that was going on. Let's see. We got World Breaker there, Anaconda 4K Steelbook. I mean, if I could get... Oh, look, they got a standard edition. They're the only country so far that I've seen have a standard edition, so... Let's see, what's the price of that fucking thing? I don't know what... I'm assuming they go euros. 31 euros? It's probably still $1 billion Canadian. Sounds like something YouTube would frown upon. Yes, I would agree. Hey, Underworld Media 4K book looks pretty good. The Witchboard remake is also on a standard Blu-ray there, which I didn't even know got. I honestly forgot it was even released. I haven't even seen their original, so there's a bunch of these giant, creature movies from probably the 60s. Yeah, 67. Silent Night. Ooh, I like the red case for Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's slick. I do like that. Maybe I should switch that out, actually. The drive-in. That looks good. The Prestige is getting a steelbook there as well with no artwork yet. Night Shift is getting a standard Blu-ray there, which we got one from K&L Studios. Also, the 4K is there as well. The Rule of Jenny Penn, which I did watch not that long ago. I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. John Lithgow, I think, can be fucking creepy, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, they get a lot of cool releases over there. Hunting Grounds looks pretty decent. You have VHS 1995, which I haven't seen yet. Z-Zone looks pretty cool. Alien Blood looks awful. They're also getting a media book of The Last Video Store, which I have yet to watch. Man, I gotta really start rolling through my movies here. That's it too there. I Want You, Zone Troopers. I don't know what that is, but 1985. The original Witchboard is incredible because of how bad it is. I didn't see the remake. Okay. I haven't seen either, so I do gotta get around to it though. Dark Tower media book as well. It's kind of the last. There's a lot actually being released in Germany this month. Kudos. I do wonder if I can get my hands on any of it that wouldn't be like priced out through the roof. Running Man as well. 4K Steelbook, 4K. Now you see me, now you don't. Is that what it is? Yeah. Didn't even know that movie came out. Yeah. I don't think I usually do any other countries other than those. I usually just do the top 5. Oh, that's the UK. Back to Canada here. Zone Troopers by Charles Band, a Full Moon and Empire feature. Oh, okay. So you're telling me it's bad without telling me it's bad? It could be fun, though. I get those movies. I get them, but it's just not something I go out of my way to get. Kind of take a look and see what's on sale here in Canada. Probably a whole lot. This is all probably Amazon as well. I think that's kind of usually how it goes. Yeah, like I think if you get Predator Badlands in Walmart, it's like $20 cheaper. So you just got to be smart with your purchases. Walmart actually has in Canada, if you can still find it, I think it's swapped out now for 2 other Show Factory films. But if you can still find it, it's sitting at like $32 instead of $36. Bringing Out the Dead, I think is a reasonable price for that movie. I haven't seen it yet. This is crazy. So I'll let this one out. So I was wandering around. We were doing some video B footage stuff over the weekend. We went to my movie store in London, and they have an Arrow section set up now, like a new nice Arrow section. It's clean. It's well put together. Every movie I pulled out of there was like $84. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter how long ago it was released. Everyone was like $84. I was like, this is insane. and Amazon selling them for half price. I mean, yeah, they had the 4K Steelbook of the not the 4K Steelbook, but the 4K Snakes on a Plane for $84. I'm like, that's outrageous for that movie. Invasion was also at $84. I just could not believe the price of those movies. Companion just keeps getting cheaper and cheaper. I tell you, it was like I thought $18.99 was good for that movie. Now it's down to $15. Once we got here, Twisters is down to $15 as well, which was a fun movie for sure. Looks like the original Nightmare Alley. Is that what it is? From Criterion is down to $64, which isn't crazy. That says deal, but that's not a deal. Usually when you get Criterions, they're on sale. They're about 55, 53, which is something I can kind of deal with. But not a lot of crazy prices here in Canada, or crazy price drops anyways, from what I see. There we go. Night of the Sharks. That movie was sitting at like 40 something when it was announced. Now it's down to 26, which is pretty good. Rob, we do not get the Criterion sale up here. We do not. Yeah, we don't get any of the sales up here. So when that sale does go on, they tend to drop to like $50 or 50, 55 roughly around is kind of where some of them sit. So, but yeah, then you get those ones that are like $60, $70, usually around all times. And yes, Frank, I am not kidding you. $84 for most of the Arrow video releases that I saw. I don't make the prices, man. I just report back to you guys. I was debating on ordering off their website and trying that out and kind of just seeing how it goes. Because most of the time they sit at like 33 US, which would be a lot more reasonable. It wouldn't be anywhere near $84, I don't think. So, yeah, I know. It's outrageous. It's getting harder and harder to collect here in Canada than ever before, really. Like there's in Walmart, there's a DVD 4-movie collection of the Captain America movies for like $50. And I was like, that seems a little, even that to me seems a little expensive. Watch Skies, what's that? It's decently cheap. Yeah, even I noticed K&L Studios is going up in price as well every time. And they used to be like the most reasonable priced. Like the Boogans here is a pretty good price, but I think, yeah, that one should be K&L. So that's a really good price for that, for just the Blu-ray. Hard Eyes is one of those movies that's just been sitting at $34 for that Blu-ray. It has never dropped below that price. The Shrewds, that is a Criterion Blu-ray release, and that's sitting at 36, so that's pretty good. Give that credit. But yeah, like The Eye, that was sitting at 64 a week ago, I think, when I looked at it. It's now down to 56, which is nice. But yeah, everything is just wild. So that's why I was debating on maybe ordering this one off the website and kind of seeing how that plays out. See if it'd be cheaper in the long run. Tremors down to 45. It's a standard edition though. Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 I have yet to pick up just because of the prices. Yeah. And Scream Factory never tends to go down either. I mean, every once in a while you'll find a pretty solid deal, but it's not very often. Riddick, sitting at 41. That one was released like 2 years ago. Prophecy is a good one. I haven't seen the movie, but that's a pretty solid price for that movie. That's a fairly new release 28. That's a K&L Studios release as well. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of the last. This is the last stop of the show, guys. I always check out the sales that are going on, so you can kind of get like these are all, of course, Amazon prices, I'm sure. But I always like to kind of go ahead and show what prices are like here, and just show that's a difficult thing to be a collector. You really got to pick and choose, unless you're doing like the antique malls, and you can find decent deals on Blu-rays that are used. This is probably the cheapest I've ever seen the Scream 4K set. Get that up there in the corner. It's $74. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Wild Ragnar. Bruce is talking. He also says thank you. Yeah, so this is kind of just one thing. I do this at the start of every month, as well as I will do videos on announcements for physical media releases, as long as I think that they are worth talking about. I did not talk about Scream this month, and I did not talk or Scream Factory / Shout Factory, and I did not talk about Arrow Video as well. I just found their release slate for I think it's May was their release date announcement, and I just found them to be a little lackluster. I didn't have too much to say, so I didn't bother making any videos on those. But at the beginning of every month, I do this kind of discussion, show you guys what's coming out for the month, get my thoughts out on whatever is coming out, as well as at the end of every month, I do a physical media haul and count for the collection, of course. So yeah, I do that stuff as well. And this month, guys, is going to be a jam-packed month. We got 2 streams every week, Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And because it's spring, or going to be spring, we're doing giant animal attack movies. So Anacondas, Deep Blue Sea, Komodo, Eight-Legged Freaks, stuff like that. So very excited about it. My next stream is going to be it's not going to be a full movie review of Deep Blue Sea, because we did one last year, which I totally forgot about it. So we're going to call it a revisit, as well as a 4K restoration discussion, and Arrow, because it was released by Arrow, so we're going to talk about the whole release. We're also going to be talking about the special features as well. I'm going to try to watch as much as I can. Kind of talk about how it looks, how it sounds. They did have an Dolby Atmos soundtrack added to the film, which could be a lot of fun. So I was supposed to have a guest on for that, but unfortunately they are not able to make it. This is the second time rescheduling this one, so I'm just going to do it myself. So it'll just be me on Thursday. And then the following Tuesday, I'm very excited. We got Maddie Macabre. You can follow him on Instagram at, I believe, Maddie Macabre, or Macabre Daily. That's Maddie. And we're going to be discussing Komodo from 1998. I have never seen this movie. I heard somebody talk about it on YouTube. I watched their quick review on it, and I was like, I could get down for that. So this theme for this month is the first time we're doing something like this. It's going to be exciting but draining at the same time. Bo was supposed to be, his camera broke. So yes, Bo was going to be MIA for a little bit, but his camera broke, unfortunately. So I got to do it. This is kind of the one revisit that I was kind of looking forward to. I was originally going to do Night of the Living Dead 1990, the uncensored cut, because I haven't seen it yet, and I need a reason to watch it. So I was like, I'm going to do, that was going to be my opener for this month, but unfortunately plans had to change there. So I'm going to be scheduling that in April instead. But yeah, I'm very excited for this month. It's going to be a sweet. Oh, nice. You love Komodo. So also, if you don't have Komodo, because I don't either. And I can't find any copies. I don't want to order it offline. I kind of want to find it in the wild just because I don't want to pay $15 for a movie that's probably not worth $15. The first time I saw it, it was $8, and I thought that was too much. Now I can't find it. So $8 is probably well worth it. But this movie is free to watch on YouTube. It is on there. It's the whole movie. It's free. So if you guys haven't seen it, there's your link. There's your homework. Very curious to know what everybody else thinks about Komodo, just because I haven't gotten around to it yet. But this Thursday we are doing going to be on. What am I going to be on? This Thursday. Deep Blue Sea. And I believe tomorrow I'm going to be on Sean's Horror Corner. I believe. Man of Steel. We're going to be talking about. We're going to be running through the DCEU, starting with Man of Steel and working our way up. We're going to be doing that like once a month. So yeah, I've been on Sean's channel a lot this month, or last month, I guess. He took up a lot of my time, which I always love. I love Sean. He's going to be back on to talk about Anacondas 2 here coming up as well. So yeah, very busy month. Very excited. I think after this month, I'm going to tone it down on double booking every week, and do maybe themes, but just do 4 movies per month instead. And then I'll have game nights, news talk, kind of whatever, like a Tuesday free to kind of talk about whatever. Yes, here's Sean's channel, so go check him out. Great guy, a lot of fun to talk to. He's very in-depth with his reviews, so I always appreciate being on his channel. So go subscribe to Sean if you're not. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's everything I got for you today. I hope to see you guys on Thursday. Super excited to talk about this Arrow release, show it off a little bit, and talk about my thoughts. But as always, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. We also have a Discord. I almost forgot to plug my own shit. We also have a Discord. We're on all platforms at Our Life in Horror. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week until Thursday. Survive hump day. And always remember to stay scary.
Groovy.